Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again in this YouTube astrological segment. I'm going to be talking about the 2024 Venus and Aries transit, part 3 of 3, and I'm going to be talking about how the transit may possibly impact the zodiac signs Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. And yes, it does apply and pertain to the Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. So first thing up, well, for Libra, well, the 7th house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. So at this time, well, Libra might be about enjoying Aries-related competition. It could be something with volatile or combative sports, something with volatile sports, football, hockey, as some examples. The combative ones, boxing, karate, kickboxing, wrestling, anything with the martial arts. And also, this could be a time, if you're seeking a significant other, where you're really about love and the relationship, and love in an ardent manner. And also too, this could be a time where you may be spending money, or in being embroiled in some legal issue. It could be an Aries, open adversary. It could be an Aries Sun, Moon, or Ascendant person, or simply one that embodies Aries characteristics. Somebody that's combative, acerbic, outspoken, direct, straightforward. Someone that's impulsive, and it's also a time to. Next up, I'm going to go to Scorpio. For Scorpio, the 6th house is what would be emphasized and highlighted. So at this time, well, it could be a time for Scorpio where you may be spending, it could be some money, it could be on Aries health-related issues, whether it might be something with the face, the skull, in some cases the eyes, the brain. In some remote cases there might be, some, you may be spending money on some issues with one or more of these things, whether it's some traumatic injury or what have you. A lot of cases it could just simply be a lot of aggressive spending, impatient, impulsive spending on physical health related issues in general. Now, it could also be a time where, for you, Scorpio, where it's about, really about, the 6th house is our daily routine. And it may be where you're involved, if you're unattached, you may get involved with an Aries Sun, Moon, or Ascendant person, or one that simply embodies Aries traits and may figure prominently in your daily routine, your work life, your employment. It could be a fellow employee. And this is also a time for you, Scorpio, where you may be about, valuing more enterprise and initiative at your place of employment in the daily routine. And it could be a time where you may even value standing up, fighting for an aunt or an uncle. And also Venus being about self-worth. It could be a time where you have greater, or emphasize self-worth, just about being independent, more in the daily routine, your work life, your employment, matters pertaining to your health, or it could be analyzing or diagnosing problems at this time and being more independent in those matters than usual. Now, for Sagittarius, the 5th house is what's going to be emphasized and highlighted. So at this time, well, for Sagittarius, it could be about, self-worth, maybe tied into, fighting, for romantic partners and children, standing up for them, confronting others on their behalf. And it could also be a time, considering Venus is about what we love and enjoy, about being enamored. It could be with an Aries sport or game or hobby. If it's a sport, it could be something like, a volatile sport, like football or hockey, or a combative one, such as karate, kickboxing, boxing, wrestling, or games, such as like playing like some kind of military board game or video war game, or even a hobby that may be Aries related. It could this is something too, for Sagittarius, where, in your relationships this time, you may be very ardent in being in love at this time, feeling that more so than usual, feeling more amorous in those matters, in matters in your love relationship. It's about, it could be a lot of affectionate, but yet be really affection that's aggressive more, with romantic partners at this time. You may be expressing yourself more affectionately with romantic partners, but done very quickly without hesitation. Now for Capricorn, the fourth house is what's going to be emphasized and highlighted. So at this time for Capricorn, it could be about valuing, Aries-like qualities you may have at the core. Value being, aggressive, assertive, forceful, someone that takes initiative, has enterprise, being pioneering, somebody that really does things without little hesitation or procrastination, being outspoken and direct. Now, another thing about this transit, though, for you Capricorn, could also be, in some cases, about expressing, somewhat angry or acerbic sentiments, with home, family members, people you're close to home with. And it could be about, you might be more agitated, more, with matters connected with your possessions in the home, somebody taking something and not returning it, as an example, acrimonious disputes, with people that are prominent in your home and family life. Now another thing, next up, for Aquarius, the third house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. So at this time for Aquarius, well, it could be about, the relationships, you're enthusiastic about, you're more involved, maybe in your communications at this time. They have more of an effect on your rational thinking, for better or worse. This could also be a time where it could be auspicious for peace, negotiation, reconciliation. It could be with volatile, incombative neighbors, siblings, or cousins. Another way this transit, may manifest for Aquarius could simply be about, money, through some kind of writings. It could be something Aries related, whether it's something connected to military, war, combat sports, something that's connected to something pioneering, innovative. And you may be very aggressive in terms of getting these, writings out, at this time, more so than usual if you're trying to make money from them. Now, last but not least, for Pisces, the second house is what will be emphasized and highlighted. So at this time for Pisces, well, a lot of this, can be expressed in just, one's self-worth, in being pioneering, being innovative, and it's something that may you strongly value at this time. The self-worth can be very emphasized at this time because Venus and the second house are both connected with that. And also, it could be artistic expression that's very pioneering, very original, in order to make money, generate income, and also, the relationships, which may be, could be with an Aries Sun, Moon, or Ascendant person, or one that embodies those characteristics, maybe play an integral role in terms of your development of latent talents and abilities, and just having a really seeking peace at this time in a very quick manner with little hesitation or procrastination can be something that you strongly value, since Venus in the second house, are connected with each other in terms of what they rule and govern. Second house monetary matters can be very emphasized at this time for Pisces, whether it's, again, matters of self-worth, self-esteem, values, resources, possessions, income, matters with art, peace. Anyway, people, That'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard saying, stay well.